Hello and welcome to This is Paris, your trip up close and personal with French champions Paris Saint-Germain. In today's show, the champions celebrate a last win at the Parc des Princes with a spectacular party with their fans. The Academy Cup is back with kids from around the world battling it out for glory in Rouge et Bleu. Kylian Mbappe continues to stun the French footballing world. And the stars dig deep for a good cause at the Foundation's gala dinner. For the 6th time in the last 7 years, the Parc des Princes was the setting for a festive day of goals, fireworks, joy and trophies as Paris Saint-Germain played their final home match of an all-conquering 2018-19 Ligue 1 season. Les Rouges et Bleus had the chance to finish the league season undefeated at home, looking for a 17th win at the Parc des Princes to go with just 2 draws. To do that against Dijon in the penultimate match of the campaign, coach Thomas Tuchel had to deal with no less than 5 players sidelined with suspension. And he made 6 changes to the side that defeated Angers in week 36. NBA star with the Utah Jazz and huge Paris fan Rudy Gobert was one of the 47,000 in attendance.
I keep an eye on what's happening. I've always loved following football, and it's cool to see my team dominating like this in France. I started supporting the team at the best time.
And then it was time for the main event. And it was the home side that burst out of the starting blocks. Angel Di Maria opening the scoring in just the 3rd minute. His left foot effort taking a deflection and wrong-footing Alex Runarsson in the Dijon goal. It was the Argentine's 12th goal of the season, his most prolific in Rouge et Bleu. Di Maria then turned provider just a minute later, his 11th assist of the campaign for Edinson Cavani to head home. It was an 18th goal of the season for El Matador and number 193 for the club's all-time leading scorer. '17-year-old defender Loic Mbesso was then within inches of a first Ligue 1 goal when his header came back off the post. Paris were in total control. At the other end, Alphonse Areola was alert to deny Wesley Saïd. Before Kylian Mbappe netted goal number 31 of a prolific campaign in the 36th minute. And there was still time for the league's top scorer to hit the crossbar as Paris looked to add another before the break. As it was 3-0 at the interval, and shortly after the restart, Mbappe struck again. 32 goals in 28 Ligue 1 appearances now for the World Cup winner, Europe's 2nd top scorer, behind a certain Lionel Messi. 4-0 and 104 Ligue 1 goals, just 4 short of the club's 108-goal record set last season, and a 29th win of the season.
It was very important to finish the season on a high at the Parc des Princes. The team did that, and I'm very happy. Now we have the opportunity to celebrate in front of our fans, and we're going to enjoy it, of course.
The players headed into the changing room to change into their commemorative shirts, while the Parc des Princes was transformed into a giant stage and setting for a spectacular fireworks display. A light and sound show to say thank you to the fans for their unwavering support throughout the campaign. And every champion needs a trophy. Paris Saint-Germain chairman and CEO Nasser El Khelaifi and his players then made their way out onto the pitch and up onto the stage to receive the Hexagol trophy as Ligue 1 champions for the 2018-19 season. Before heading out on the traditional lap of honor to share it all with the fans.
Let me introduce you to Christopher Nkunku. You know him already, but I'll introduce him all the same. Christopher Nkunku, 1997, right foot, midfielder, number 8. He's played lots of positions, but that doesn't matter. Here he is, Christopher, aka Azuna.
Okay, so here we are celebrating the 2019 championship with our fans, like usual. Look at the atmosphere. It's magic.
Loic Junior Mbe So, Cameroonian, rising star from the Paris Youth Academy. Central defender. Introductions coming up. Tonight, he played his second match with the first team as a professional at just 17 years old. He hit the post for the first time in his career tonight at the Parc des Princes. Champion of France, it's the stuff of dreams.
Il réalise son rêve, c'est maintenant.
We hold the trophies dear to our hearts along with the fans. We celebrate them and hope there'll be others to come.
I'm very happy to be able to celebrate this title with the fans. Very happy. This trophy is for them. Marquinhos, aka Mokot, for you tonight. Our co-captain, Marquinhos. Central defender who's just brought up a quarter of a century. 25 years old. French champion for the 6th or 7th time?
It's great. Champion, mon frère. I've lost my voice.
I'm here with Monsieur Choupo. Hey, young man. Come here, come here. Come with me. Choupo, I'm not giving him back. He comes with me.
How are you? Good? Yeah, man. Good? Good? Ah, so cute. Beau gosse. Oh là là. Non, c'est trop.
Coming up, kids from all over the world arrive in Paris to compete in the 5th annual Paris Saint-Germain Academy Cup. Kylian Mbappe steals the show as Paris Saint-Germain are celebrated at the end of season awards. And all for a good cause, it's the annual foundation dinner. Mid-May saw the 5th edition of the Paris Saint-Germain Academy Cup take place in the French capital. 250 kids aged between 9 and 13 flew in from 10 academies around the world. After touching down at Charles de Gaulle Airport just north of the capital, the kids headed straight to the club's mega store at the Parc des Princes to get all their souvenirs sorted for the trip. And then it was off to their temporary home and received their kits for the tournament.
U13, you have a big challenge this year. I like that. Numarayı göster.
Bence şu tilki lamasını göstersin.
Whether we win or not, the most important thing is to enjoy this trip overseas and to see what it means to play in an international competition. These kids can measure themselves against other kids their age.
On the Thursday morning, it was off to the Parc des Princes for another unforgettable experience, the chance to watch the stars of Paris Saint-Germain's first team prepare for their home match against Dijon.
Training's very good, obviously looking at my favorite players and taking pictures in the Parc des Princes.
We call out to them and they wave. It's really cool.
C'est très intéressant à voir.
Then it was time for the tournament to begin with the group stage, played over the next 2 days. 22 teams looking to succeed last year's winners, Brazil in the under-10-11 category and Florida in the under-12-13s. And for the first time, 2 girls teams were taking part. 4 pitches, tackles, dribbles, shots, saves and plenty of emotions.
C'est un honneur de jouer.
It's an honor to play in the Academy Cup. I'm here to win. and have fun with my teammates.
Avec mes coéquipières.
La France qui mène devant le Liban. Le match entre la Turquie et France Girls pour l'instant c'est
This is my 5th Academy Cup. I've seen how the competition has grown over the years. It's great to see the players, the teams from other countries, and I think it gets harder and harder each year. I hope we can win the title again.
It's a good atmosphere and it's a good place and the kids are happy, so we are all happy to be here.
My brother is playing and he's winning 3-0.
Former Paris Saint-Germain defender Maxwell was on hand to cheer on the 4 finalists on Sunday. France played New York in the under-10 11s, while Egypt took on Brazil in the under-12 under-13s.
Hopefully we beat them this time and we take the trophy.
And it was the Egyptians that won a thrilling final on penalties. While for the younger kids, France were the big winners, capping off a dominant tournament with a 6-0 victory in the final over the New York Academy.
It's been a perfect week for all our academies. The kids played well, we saw some great football, everything we wanted.
The day after the Dijon win, the league held its 28th end-of-season awards ceremony. With 32 goals and 6 assists in the league, Kylian Mbappe was named Ligue 1 Young Player of the Year for the 3rd year in a row, before becoming the first player ever to double up with the Ligue 1 Player of the Year trophy. It's the 6th year in a row that a Paris Saint-Germain player has won the top prize.
I'm really very happy. I want to thank all my teammates, the coaching staff, the club, because they did everything to get me in the best possible conditions to compete for this award. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible. It's also a great reward for a fantastic Ligue 1 campaign.
Alongside the young World Cup winner in the Ligue 1 Team of the Year, featured 5 of his Rouge et Bleu teammates: Marquinhos, Thiago Silva, Marco Verratti, Angel Di Maria, and Neymar Jr. And the women's team were also honoured with Marie-Antoinette Katoto receiving the Young Player of the Year award for the 2nd season in a row. After celebrating the 8th Ligue 1 title in the club's history at the weekend, the champions were back on the pitch to show off their latest trophies at the Parc des Princes and prepare for the final match of the Ligue 1 season. Paris Saint-Germain looking to finish with a record-equalling 30th victory and a mammoth 94 points in the league, away to promoted Reims. On Wednesday, the 22nd of May, the Rouge et Bleu family came together for the 6th annual gala dinner of the Paris Saint-Germain Foundation at the Pavillon Cambon-Capucines in the centre of the French capital. More than 350 guests were present for the charity event, including international celebrities, sporting icons and club legends, all with the aim of raising money for the Children's First Foundation. This is our 6th gala dinner, and every year the club, the partners, the players and us, we all look forward to this night. We hope everyone enjoys the evening and has a great time. The annual event shines the spotlight on the incredible job done by the Paris Foundation in the community. A new partnership with Action Against Hunger in Bangui, Central Africa, strengthened bonds with the Necker Children's Hospital, including a new red and blue school in the hospital, this year has seen a number of excellent developments.
A football club is many different elements. The matches, but also dinners like this for the Paris Saint-Germain Foundation that show how big the club has grown. It's important that everyone, both on and off the pitch, come together for a good cause like this. It's a great evening. For me, it's always a pleasure to come here every year. I always look forward to this event. It's a magnificent dinner that the club organises to help those in need. And that is part of the history of this great club that is Paris Saint-Germain. It's fantastic for the children and for the foundation. I know that all the players are happy to be here because we were young kids too that had dreams, and now we can help dreams come true. So for us, it's magnificent too. An evening like this brings together a lot of people and also shows that athletes and sportsmen and women can do their bit. We hope to raise a lot of money for the foundation.
After the guests sat down for a delicious meal and the company of a first-team player at every table, it was time for the charity auction with 14 exceptional lots up for grabs, including a wild Kong by Orlinski, a Paris Saint-Germain NFL jersey signed by Neymar Jr., or your very own football match at the Parc des Princes for 30 people. The players and celebrities all got into the spirit of things with an incredible 1.268 million euros raised for the foundation to continue its great work.
Pour la Fondation Paris Saint-Germain, vous avez vu ce soir, je crois que le mot de la soirée, c'est les enfants d'abord. Par monsieur ici, à 25 000 l'enchère derrière moi, à 25 000 €, pardon, à 250 000, accusé 250 000, Battez-vous, monsieur. 55 000. Monsieur ici, regardez. 20 000, 25 000, j'ai vu 30 000, toujours par monsieur ici à 30 000. 65 000. Et 70 000, s'il vous plaît, allez ça. Je veux 70 000, allez ça. 70 000. Dites-moi 75 000. 75 000. Dites-moi 80 000, allez ça. What's the need for? Just for fun, just for the game. You know, for the game. Kylian. Ici, vous allez rendre à 40 000. Ici, adjugé 30 000, bravo. 2018, c'est pour Paris Saint-Germain.
Ah oui.
Allez, on y va.
C'est King Kong, c'est King Kong.
70 000, on y va 75 000, on réfléchit plus. 75 000. 35 000, oui. 35 000. 80 000.
Drax? Non? Ok, c'est bon alors.
Vas-y, pose la question à Draxler. Qui veut Draxler? Draxler 85. On y va. Ici, c'est votre enchère. 90. Ici, c'est Paris. 110 000 enchères ici et... chaud. Oh non. Et Draxler. Que fait-on à 15 000?
Merci pour votre patience. Merci pour votre générosité.
Abonnate al canal de YouTube de Paris Saint-Germain.
Abonne-toi à la chaîne YouTube du Paris Saint-Germain.
Subscribe to the Paris Saint-Germain channel.
Inscreva-se no canal do YouTube do Paris Saint-Germain.